Follow, sir? For a symbol, for a concept. And I've sat with them, discussed with them, and they begin to see what they have done to themselves. I met a man who was high up in the bureaucracy, and one morning he woke up and he said, I'm passing judgment in court over others. Punishment. And I seem to say to them, I know truth. You don't, you're punished. So one morning he woke up and he said, this is all wrong. I must find out what truth is. So he resigned, left, and went away for 25 years.
25 years.
To find out what truth is. So these people are dreadfully serious, you understand?
Oh,
they're
yes.
not like cheap repeaters of some mantra and such rubbish. So somebody brought him to the talks I was giving. And he came to see me the next day. He said, you're perfectly right. I have been meditating on truth for 25 years. And it has been self-hypnosis, as you pointed out. I've been caught in my own verbal, intellectual formula structure, and I haven't been able to get out of it. You understand, sir?
25
years.
It's a very moving story.
And to admit that he's wrong needs courage, needs perception.
Exactly.
Not courage, perception. So, now that's seeing all this, sir. The permissiveness on one side, the reaction to Victorian way of life, the reaction to the world with all its absurdities and trivialities and banality, you know, all that absurdity. And the reaction to that is to renounce that, to say, but I won't touch it. But desire is burning all the same. All the glands are working. You can't cut away your glands. So, therefore, they said control. Therefore, they said, don't be attracted to a woman. Don't look at the sky, because the sky is so marvelously beautiful, and beauty then may become the beauty of a woman. The beauty of a house, the beauty of a chair in which you can sit comfortably. So don't look, control. It, you follow, sir?
I do.
The permissiveness, the reaction to restrained control, the pursuit of an idea as God, and for that control, desire. And I met a man again. He left his house at the age of 20. He's really quite extraordinary chap he was. He was 75 when he came to see me. He had left home at the age of 20, renounced everything and all that, and went from teacher to teacher to teacher. He went to, I won't mention names because that won't be right. And he came to me, talked to me. He said, I went to all these people asking if they could help me to find God. I've spent from the age of 20 till I'm 75, wandering all over India. I'm a very serious man, and not one of them has told me the truth. I've been to the most famous, to the most socially active, the people who talk endlessly about God. After all these years, I return to my house and find nothing. And you come along, he said to me, you come along. You never talk about God. You never talk about the path to God. You talk about perception. The seeing what is and going beyond it. The beyond is the real, not the what is. Now show me. You understand?
Yes.
He was 75.
55 years on the road.
They don't do that in Europe on the road. He was literally on the road.
Yes, I'm sure he was, because you said he was in India.
Begging from village to village to village. When he told me, I was in so moved, tears almost, to spend a whole lifetime, as they do in business world.
Yes.
50 years to go day after day to the office and die at the end of it. It is the same
thing.
Fulfilling of desire. Money, 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 money. More things, things, things. And the other, none of that, but another substitute for that.
Yes, just another form.
So, looking at all this, it is dreadful what human beings have done to themselves and to others. Seeing all that, one inevitably asks the question, how to live with desire? You can't help it, desire is there. The moment I see something, a beautiful flower, the admiration, the love of it, the smell of it, the beauty of the petal, the quality of the flower and so on, the enjoyment. One asks, is it possible to live without any control whatsoever?
The very question is terrifying in the context of these disorders that you're speaking about. I'm taking the part now of the perspective that one is in when, out of frustration, he comes to you, let us say, like the man did after 55 years on the road. The minute he walks in the door, he's come to get something he doesn't already have.
Oh.
And as soon as you make that statement, if the answer that is coming up, and it's already where it starts ifing right now, if the answer is going to be something that completely negates this whole investment of 55 years on the road, it seems that most persons are going to freeze right
and
there.
it's a cruel thing too, sir. He has spent 55 years at it, and suddenly realized what he has done, the cruelty of deception. You follow?
Oh, yes.
Self-deception,
yes.
Deception of tradition. You follow? Of all the teachers who have said control, control, control. And he comes and says, and you say to him, what place is control?
I think I'm beginning to get a very keen sense of why you say go